Have you ever wondered what happened to the lost colony of Roanoke? In the waning years of the 16th century, a tale of mystery and intrigue was unfolding off the coast of what is now North Carolina. The Roanoke Colony, an English settlement established on Roanoke Island, seemed to vanish into thin air. Over 100 men, women and children had made the perilous journey across the Atlantic, seeking a new life in the New World. Yet, when a supply ship returned to the island in 1590, they found it eerily deserted. Imagine the surprise of the crew as they searched the abandoned settlement. Home stood empty. The fort was silent. The colony, once bustling with life, was now a ghost town. The only trace of the colonists was a single haunting clue. There, etched into a wooden post, was the word Croatoan, a name, a message, a riddle. To this day, we can only guess. Theories abound as to what befell the colonists of Roanoke. Some suggest they assimilated into local Native American tribes, adopting new customs and ways of life. Others propose a darker fate, of violent encounters and strife with these same tribes. Yet more theories speak of desperate colonists sailing away seeking help, only to be lost at sea. Yet despite centuries of speculation and investigation, the fate of the Roanoke colonists remains shrouded in uncertainty. The word Croatoan continues to echo through the annals of history, a symbol of an enigma unsolved, a story unfinished. Perhaps one day, the secret of Roanoke will be unlocked. Until then, the tale of the lost colony remains a captivating mystery, a reminder of the unknown chapters in our past. A story that whispers to us from the margins of history books, begging us to keep seeking, to keep questioning. The lost Roanoke colony remains one of history's most intriguing mysteries. What could have caused the crew of the Mary Celeste to abandon a perfectly seaworthy ship? Imagine this. It's the year 1872, and the American brigantine, Mary Celeste, is discovered adrift in the choppy waters of the Atlantic Ocean. The ship is in flawless condition, but eerily, there's not a soul on board. The crew, including Captain Benjamin Briggs, his wife and their young daughter, plus 7 experienced sailors, have seemingly vanished into thin air. The ship's logbook, last updated 10 days prior, gives no hint of trouble, and the crew's personal belongings are untouched. The cargo of alcohol barrels remains largely intact, and there's enough food and water to last 6 months. So, why would a seasoned crew abandon a perfectly good ship? This enigma has led to a whirlwind of theories. Some suggest piracy, but the crew's valuables were left behind. Others propose a mutiny, but the crew was known to be harmonious and the captain's family was on board, making this unlikely. Natural disasters? Maybe, but there was no evidence of a storm in the logbook or damage to the ship. Seaquakes, giant squids, waterspouts, and even paranormal activity have been put forward as possible explanations, but none hold water. The mystery deepens when you consider the ship's history. Previously named Amazon, she had a troubled past. In her first 5 years, she had 3 owners, collided with another ship, and her first captain died unexpectedly. She was then rebuilt and renamed Mary Celeste. Some believe she was cursed, but again, there's no concrete evidence. So, what happened to the Mary Celeste's crew? Did they voluntarily leave, or were they forced? Did they plan to return, but met with an unfortunate fate? Or did they fall victim to a supernatural event? Despite being one of the greatest maritime mysteries of all time, the truth remains elusive. The mystery of the Mary Celeste continues to baffle historians and researchers. Who was the Zodiac Killer, and why has his identity remained a secret for over 50 years? This question has puzzled investigators, criminologists, and the general public alike, as the mystery of the Zodiac Killer continues to loom large over the annals of American criminal history. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, the serene settings of Northern California became a backdrop for a series of chilling murders. The perpetrator of these heinous crimes was not just another criminal. He was a serial killer who relished in taunting the police and the media, a mastermind who turned his killing spree into a twisted game of codes and ciphers. He was the Zodiac Killer, a name that he himself adopted in the cryptic letters he sent to the press. The reign of the Zodiac Killer was not just marked by brutal murders. It was the cold, calculating and cruel mind games that set him apart. He sent a series of letters to the local newspapers, letters filled with ciphers, threats, and chilling details of his crimes. In these letters, he claimed responsibility for numerous murders and hinted at more to come. The letters were a psychological weapon, a means to sow fear and confusion. The ciphers he included in his letters were complex and confounding. Out of the 4 ciphers he sent, only one has been definitively solved. This cipher, known as the 408-symbol cipher, was solved by a high school teacher and his wife, and it contained a disturbing message from the killer where he expressed his enjoyment in killing. The remaining ciphers, however, have stumped experts and enthusiasts for over half a century. The most infamous of these is the 340-symbol cipher, a tantalizing enigma that has inspired countless attempts at decoding. Despite the best efforts of codebreakers, both amateur and professional, the 340-symbol cipher, much like the identity of the Zodiac Killer himself, remains a mystery. As for the identity of the Zodiac Killer, numerous suspects have been proposed over the years, but none have been conclusively proven to be the killer. The police investigated over 2,500 suspects, but the killer's true identity eluded them. Despite advancements in forensic science and the advent of DNA profiling, the Zodiac case remains frustratingly open. The Zodiac Killer's story is not just about a series of murders, it's about a criminal who turned his crimes into a macabre puzzle, a puzzle that remains unsolved to this day. The cryptic letters, the unsolved ciphers, the unconfirmed body count, and the unidentified killer all contribute to the enduring mystery of the Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer's identity is one of the most enduring mysteries in criminal history. His story is a chilling reminder of the dark depths of the human mind and the enduring power of unsolved mysteries. Is the Bermuda Triangle a mysterious paranormal hotspot, or can its mysteries be explained by natural causes? That's a question that has perplexed people for decades. The Bermuda Triangle, an area in the North Atlantic Ocean roughly bounded by Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has been the site of numerous unexplained disappearances of aircraft and ships. The triangle covers approximately 500,000 square miles of ocean, within which a staggering number of vessels and planes have simply vanished, often in good weather conditions and without sending distress signals. One of the most famous incidents is the disappearance of Flight 19. In December 1945, 5 U.S. Navy torpedo bombers took off from Florida for a routine training mission. They never returned, and no trace of the planes or the 14 airmen aboard was ever found. Theories attempting to explain these disappearances range from the plausible to the downright fantastical. Some suggest that the Bermuda Triangle is a hotspot for extraterrestrial activity, while others propose that it's a portal to another dimension. There are even those who believe that the lost city of Atlantis lies beneath the triangle, its mythical energy crystals interfering with navigation equipment. However, most experts dismiss these supernatural theories. They argue that the triangle's reputation as a danger zone is a result of exaggeration and sensationalism. Studies have shown that the rate of disappearances in the Bermuda Triangle is not significantly higher than in other heavily traveled regions of the ocean. Many of the so-called mysteries can be explained by natural phenomena, human error, or mechanical failure. For instance, the area is known for its sudden, violent storms which could easily capsize boats and down planes. The Gulf Stream, a powerful current that flows through the triangle, could swiftly carry away any evidence of a disaster. Methane hydrates, gas pockets on the ocean floor, could theoretically cause water density to decrease, sinking ships almost instantaneously. As for the missing aircraft, compass variation could be a factor. The Bermuda Triangle is one of the 2 places on Earth where true north and magnetic north align, which can cause navigational confusion. But despite these rational explanations, the Bermuda Triangle continues to capture our collective imagination. Its lore persists, fueled by new reports of unexplained disappearances and revived interest in old cases. Whether the triangle is indeed a supernatural vortex or simply a misunderstood area of the sea, its mysteries have yet to be definitively solved. In the end, the Bermuda Triangle serves as a stark reminder of the ocean's immensity and its capacity to swallow evidence of our presence without a trace. It's a testament to the limits of our knowledge and the enduring allure of the unknown. the Bermuda Triangle continues to be a subject of speculation and intrigue. What secrets does the Voynich manuscript hold, and why has it remained undeciphered for centuries? Imagine a book filled with pages of an unknown writing system, accompanied by strange illustrations of plants that don't match any known species, astronomical diagrams that seem out of this world, and human figures engaged in baffling activities. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Voynich manuscript, a codex that has intrigued and baffled scholars and cryptographers for decades. This mysterious manuscript is named after Wilfrid Voynich, a Polish book dealer who purchased it in 1910. But its origins stretch far beyond that. Radiocarbon dating suggests the manuscript was created in the early to mid-15th century, making it over 500 years old. The text in the manuscript is written from left to right, and most of the pages are filled with what appears to be paragraphs of flowing text, sometimes broken up into bullet points. Yet this is no language we know. It's an entirely unknown writing system containing between 20 and 30 distinct characters. Despite the best efforts of linguists and codebreakers, no one has yet been able to decipher the Voynich manuscript, and the meaning of its text remains a mystery. But it's not just the text that's enigmatic. The manuscript is filled with illustrations that are just as puzzling. There are drawings of over 100 different species of plants. Yet botanists have been unable to identify a single one. There are astronomical diagrams with suns, moons, stars, and strange circular shapes that don't correspond to any known cosmological model. And then there are the human figures, mostly women, often shown bathing in pools or tubs connected by intricate networks of pipes. Many theories have been proposed about the manuscript's origins and purpose. Some suggest it's a pharmacopoeia, a book containing directions for the identification of compound medicines, because of the many plant drawings and diagrams that resemble apothecary jars. Others propose it's an astronomical or astrological guide, given the celestial diagrams. Some even suggest it could be an elaborate hoax, a theory bolstered by the fact that statistical analysis of the text reveals patterns similar to those of natural languages, but with peculiarities that suggest artificiality. Over the years, countless scholars and cryptographers have tried to crack the code of the Voynich manuscript. Some of the best minds, including those who cracked the codes of World War II, have taken a stab at it, yet all have failed. The manuscript even has its own dedicated research group, the Voynich Manuscript Mailing List, comprised of scholars, cryptographers, and other interested parties who share findings and theories. Yet despite all these efforts, the Voynich manuscript remains undeciphered. Its origin, purpose, and the meaning of its text continue to be a mystery. Is it a lost language, an elaborate hoax, or a code so complex that it continues to stump the best minds of the 21st century? We simply don't know. The Voynich manuscript is a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown. It's a puzzle that has yet to be solved, a riddle without an answer, a book that refuses to reveal its secrets. It's a reminder that, even in an age of information, there are still mysteries that remain beyond our grasp. The Voynich manuscript remains one of the most baffling and enigmatic mysteries in the history of language and cryptography.